But smiles swiftly vanished when Blue gate-crashed the party.
It does feel a little bit like they've been able to waltz in when everything's more or less done.
Dog eat dog. Boy band, boy band. Go back. Bring it on.
How do you feel about completely trampling over all of us?
Who's going to come back next? Shaking Stevens will be jumping in it.
In 2001, Blue seized the boy band crown, hitting the right note with millions of fans worldwide. But like all good things and all good boy bands, it couldn't last forever.
It got to the point where they worked us so hard that they didn't give us a break.
We were like travelling all over the world, and I remember every single day we were in another country. Here in Paris. Paris. We've been up since like 8:30 this morning. It's now 11 o'clock at night and we just arrived. They cram in 30 interviews, 10 photo shoots, constantly from the minute you land to the minute you go to bed. You don't stop.
I remember doing the last tour. People would turn up late, people just weren't bothered anymore.
The cracks were starting to appear, but for Blue, there was more behind their demise than a hectic schedule.
I mean, the breakup of the band, it just came as a massive shock. And I believe that it was certain people from the outside world coming in and telling everyone that they're better than each other.
You can't let whisperers come in because people will always say you're the best in the group and this, that and the other, and we always said I would never listen to that.
I remember doing a gig with the lads, one of our last gigs. I remember seeing Blue's dressing room. I wanted to go and relax in the dressing room.
Some guy who's not even our manager was stopping us going into our own changing room because Lee needed to warm up.
He went, no, you can't go in there. And I went, what? I said, it's just Blue. He said, no, you can't.
I didn't see it, if I'm honest, and I probably should have, but I didn't. This is some geezer that's told Lee he can do it on his own and he's better than us, and from that day I thought, okay, it's obviously coming to an end because randoms are coming into our little circle of trust. That ain't the boy that I met 14 years ago when he was 14 and I was 16 and we were trying to make it in the music business.
Looking back now, I think if I would have had someone pull me to the side and sit me down, I don't know if I would have listened. I don't know. I think we was all guilty of people that were around us trying to drag us away from the group.
We were like, enough's enough. We need a break. We were like, we need at least a month off. A month turned into 3 months. 3 months turned into 6 months. 6 months turned into a year. And then 8 years later, we decided to get back together.
With another throw of the dice, Blue set their sights on European gold.
Eurovision. I mean, everyone I think was thinking, what the are you doing Eurovision? And I think that was half the reason why we did it. It was a shock. And at the end of the day, you don't want to do stuff that's safe constantly.
I just was in two minds. Not about getting back with the boys. I wanted to get back with the boys. But was I prepared to take the shit that comes with it?
We knew that it was going to be a struggle coming back to the UK, Eurovision or not. And we kind of thought, well, we might as well use this and represent our country and hope that England gets behind us.
This is the biggest music show in the world.
It's a great opportunity for us to show the people of Europe that we're back.
The amount of hype that we got in the UK for doing it was just like enormous. We were the booking favourite to win it.
But despite the shiny suits, I Can was more a case of I can't, and Blue came a miserable 11th, losing out to Azerbaijan.
So in the UK, we love to build you up to bring you down, and of course, because we didn't win it, I guess we had a people like, oh, you should never have done it in the first place.
You know, I thought we did well, and I'm proud of it. So, you know, no matter what people say, I stand strong that it was a good thing for us to do.